To the founder who doesn't have their company where they want it to be yet, who isn't the CEO they want to be yet, or doesn't have their leadership team running smoothly yet. As a founder, you aren't stuck because of what you don't know. You're stuck because you're operating how you did to get from 0 to 1. Running your $4 million business like you ran it as a $500,000 business, or maybe running this business just like your last venture. This is founder lag, the gap between who you are and who your company needs you to be. What got you here won't get you there, as Marshall Goldsmith has said. I read his book initially probably 10 years ago, and I've seen it brought up so much still to this day, relevant to careers and companies. It's timeless because it continues to show up with so much that resonates continuously. Founders that break through the ceiling realize all their strengths, mindset, effort, and superpowers that got them to where they are not the same that will get them to the next level. To reach the next level, you must evolve. Founders have been conditioned through the first 1, 3, 10 years to do things that got them to where they're at. Yet there's a question mark on why you can't continue to grow beyond whatever your ceiling is. You creating that ceiling. We all do. In our careers and ourselves, we reach a spot where we need to evolve. Somewhere along the way, you likely said to yourself, I just want to do $5 million a year and I'll be happy. So that's what you geared everything towards. Or maybe you said, I'm going to run the production to get us off the ground and still are 10 years later. Or I'm going to sell, which was a must early on. And in 5 years, you're the only salesperson. You think 20 people is all we're ever going to have on the team. So we're only ever going to spend $1 million a year on this business. We will never win enterprise clients, or we will never retain our core mid-market clients. You're telling yourself stories, and eventually they're no longer true. You're working in the 2022 version of yourself, still thinking it's post-COVID. Your company will never exceed your identity ceiling, the self-imposed lid you've built without realizing it. The tough part is, it's hard to see the limitations we're placing on ourselves. A couple of years ago, I was working with a founder CEO who wanted to grow their company, but they weren't sure how to take the next steps. They had built a nice company, what some would call a lifestyle business, with nearly $3 million in annual revenue, a professional services company with a team of 6, where the founder had a strict personal schedule. Each team member was working in a silo, coupled with little self-initiative from the team to execute, solve, collaborate, and own their outcomes. This was intentionally built. This was not intentionally built. This was fostered through culture and habits. Their intentions about people and clients were great, with a client service focus at their center, with wanting people to develop, eager for company growth to provide opportunity for the team, and a desire to build generational wealth for their families. But there was a gap. The limiting factor was a self-limiting mindset. Decision-making, bottlenecks, distracted focus, fear, key person risk, good intentions, poorly aligned incentives. These were all challenges the CEO is tackling. But these aren't all separate problems. They're all symptoms of the same founder lag. None of this other stuff changes without identifying and building your mindset. A mindset that works for you. Something you believe in and will stick with for the next 3 to 5 years. Something that brings you power and energy, getting you through the toughest of times, and also steers your path, providing that extra boost to get through the next round of roadblocks. It was a solid business, yes. Good, but not great. By their own standards, by what most would see. Your refreshed founder mindset lives in the gap between how you arrived here and what your vision demands next. That gap is different for everyone because it's uniquely you. Are you really in? Have you honestly committed to the future, or is it a dream with no backbone? No path, no direction, no systems behind it. I love this frame from Brendan McGurgan on the ScaleX Insider Pod, shared from a conversation he had with his personal trainer. Are you interested or are you committed? You say you want to grow, but are you willing to actually take the steps forward? Or in 2 years, will you be in the exact same spot because you chose the ostrich approach? If this resonates, your founder lag is real. Your identity ceiling is yours to break. That's what founder growth achieves. Leadership systems that actually work for your business. Are you interested or are you committed?